Wondering why your neck feels so stiff or why your chin and neck aren't looking their best? Look no further. This video has the answers. Like the hands and feet, the head is a distal part of the body, essential for maintaining limb structure. The functions of the head and neck are crucial to the health and mobility of the spine, including the lumbar and cervical regions. The cervical spine supports the head, enabling flexible movement and protecting nerve signal transmission, while the neck muscles and ligaments provide stability. The mobility of the neck and head is closely connected to the mandible, and muscles such as the Platisma, Depressor angulioris, Depressor Labii inferioris, and Mentalis. These components are vital for lifting the front of the body and are key in controlling and initiating movement. Together, they form what is known as the first layer of the head. The mandible, or lower jaw, is a horseshoe-shaped bone in the face. At the front of the mandible is the chin, with 16 dental sockets along the upper edge. On each side, the mental foramen allows mental blood vessels and nerves to pass through. Several important muscles attach here, indicating its significance. The coronoid process provides attachment points for the temporalis and masseter muscles. As the largest and strongest facial bone, the mandible is also the only movable bone in the skull, enabling the powerful opening and closing of the jaw. The movement of the mandible is crucial for bite strength, which significantly impacts our digestion, oral health, and overall well-being. Poor bite alignment can lead to headaches, neck pain, and posture issues. Unfortunately, modern lifestyles have contributed to a decline in bite strength over time. The platysma muscle originates from the fascia, covering the upper parts of the pectoralis major and deltoid muscles, and inserts into the mandible and the subcutaneous tissue of the lower face. It helps pull down the corners of the mouth and lifts the skin of the neck when the teeth are clenched. When the mandible is in a neutral position, the platysma forms a right angle, resembling the number 7. When the mandible is lowered, both ends of the platysma shift downward and fold. In its normal state, the area between the jaw and neck has a three-dimensional structure with space. If this space is diminished, the head tends to sink, which can lead to structural imbalances. The platysma encases the masseter muscle. When the platysma lacks mobility, fat tends to accumulate at the jawline, making the jaw appear bulkier and the neck look shorter. Developing a full understanding of your body can help you achieve a more refined appearance. As the outermost layer at the front of the neck, the platysma is split into left and right sections. In Uyghur dance, performers tilt their necks from side to side by compressing one side of the platysma while stretching the other. When the ability to move each side independently is lost, the neck can become stiff, as if it's restricted by a neck brace. As the outer layer of the sternocleidomastoideus, the platysma acts like a covering. If it becomes too tight, it limits the movement and range of the muscles beneath it, decreasing the overall mobility of the head and neck. The Depressor angulioris is a superficial facial muscle, part of the group of muscles around the mouth. It originates along the oblique line of the mandible, connecting to the platysma, and inserts at the zygomaticus and orbicularis oris muscles. Its main function is to pull the corners of the mouth downward and inward, expressing displeasure. The Depressor Labii inferioris is a deep facial expression muscle, also part of the group of muscles around the mouth. It originates from the oblique line of the mandible, between the mandibular symphysis and the mental foramen, blending with the platysma. It inserts into the lower portion of the orbicularis oris. Its main function is to pull the lower lip downward and inward. The mentalis muscle originates from the incisive fossa of the mandible and inserts into the skin of the chin. Both ends of the mentalis are fully attached to the mandible, where the mental foramen allows the passage of the mental nerve, linking to the muscle. As one of the superficial facial muscles, it plays a key role in the movement of the lower lip. When the mentalis is naturally full and toned, it enhances the chin's definition, creating a sleek, sculpted appearance, and can even result in a cleft chin. The mandible functions like a flip-top travel cup, where the lower jaw acts as the base and everything above the upper jaw as the lid, allowing for smooth opening. By opening the mandible, space is created for the top of the spine. Although we use this movement every day, it may not be fully developed without proper training. Incomplete jaw function can negatively affect spinal health. The Depressor angulioris and Depressor Labii inferioris muscles are anchored to the mandible at one end, connecting to the platysma, while the other end is suspended above the jaw, merging with the orbicularis oris. During movements that require stabilizing the head and neck, the contraction of a single neck muscle may not be enough. When the platysma lacks strength, these two muscles compensate, often resulting in a grimace-like expression. Want to learn how to tackle the issues covered in this video? Check out the training exercises by clicking here. Please subscribe, like, and share so we can help more people in need. Thanks for watching. See you next time.